Guys, it is Friday Funday. Okay, so I've had this in the works for several weeks. I've tried to film it and it just has not come to fruition. But today, I am going to do a video on all the things that are in this bag. Now, my mom is a makeup collector. I'm not going to call her a hoarder much, but she gets all this makeup and then she'll send me or my sisters you know, stuff that she has left over, or, you know, she's going through her stuff and sends us stuff. So anyway, this is a like a wristlet that's an Ulta perk or like a free gift with purchase or something like that. And she sent me a bunch of makeup products on the inside. So I've got a ton of stuff. I've got a face primer, an eye primer, liners, lip liners, eyeliners, some other things. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a full face of what's in here, and I will just tell you what they are as I use them. So hopefully this won't be too long of a video. Okay, so the first thing I have is this Poreless Face Primer by Ulta Beauty. It's the Ulta brand. Okay, I don't use primers myself, but this says poreless, so if it's going to help out with pores, then I'm okay with it. Alright, so it's a clear gel. There are no other claims on this package except for it says smooths and refines pores. I probably should just put that on my fingertips. It's very, it's really smooth, almost, this is probably pure silicone is what this probably is. But it feels really smooth, almost, it kind of has like a dry powdery type finish or feeling to it when I'm blending it in. And I know I probably did that all wrong because you're supposed to press a pore primer into your pores. But whatever. Okay, yeah, this looks like it might be like mattifying too, because I feel like it's kind of mattifying my skin as well. Okay, so alright, I've got time, so let's just see. So that's that. That's the first thing. Okay, so there's no foundation in this bag, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a foundation that I have with me. This is the Golden Rose Stick Foundation, which is not bad, really good for filming. I know it looks like I'm putting a lot on, but I really am not putting that much on. That's the shade number 1, and I'm also going to put on the shade number 2 a little bit because I feel like I'm kind of in between shades. So I'm just going to mix the two of them together. I could probably use the shade number 2 in the summertime and then the shade number 1 in wintertime. Alright, now that primer is supposed to be pore refining or pore blurring or some kind of pore minimizing primer. So I'll go ahead and blend this in and then I will check out my pores and tell you how they look. I'll give you guys a bit of a close-up look too. Again, I don't use primers because it's just such like an extra step, and I have never found one that has worked for me, that has done what it says it's going to do. The first primer I ever tried was the Rimmel Lasting Finish. I don't know, it was some kind of Rimmel primer that had been recommended by so many beauty channels, and the scent of that burned my eyes. I had to throw it away. That was years ago. Alright, so let's see what we've got for pore refining. Oh, no, you can still see like all my pores. Yeah, like really bad right here even. But yeah, it's not making them look amazing. Woo! Alright. So that's a little bit of strike 1 for Ulta Pore Refining Primer. I might continue to use that just so that I can use it and it's not like a waste. Oh, I don't know why I just powdered. I didn't even put any concealer on. Let me just wipe that off. Carefully, this napkin is like ridiculously scratchy. Alright. When I feel like I don't have a lot of time, I start getting ahead of myself and acting a little crazy. So alright, we're going to go ahead and put some concealer on. This is an Ulta concealer. I've got a full review on this concealer. But it didn't come in this bag as like a free gift or from my mom. This is just one that I picked up myself. So, brush. I do have a brush. So if you're interested in the Ulta brand full coverage waterproof concealer, I have got a review on that if you want to check that out. Sometimes I use a color correcting concealer, sometimes I don't. Oh, the sunlight's going crazy now. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this video and not have to start all over again. Okay, so I have got a ton of products in here. Let me go ahead and powder that under eyes actually first. And I actually have an eye primer in this little gift bag, I'll call it. It looks like this. It is the tinted eye primer in Champagne. It says it's oil free. It sounds a little gloppy in there. I'm not sure if it's supposed to sound like that or what, but I'm going to give it a little bit of a shake just to make sure it's not all separated. Okay, this one is in Champagne, it says, so yeah, okay. It's really sparkly. I used to have a Mary Kay eye primer that worked amazingly well. I had, not as much anymore, but when I was younger I had pretty oily eyelids, and the Mary Kay eye primer worked really well for keeping your eyeshadow looking pretty fresh for people with oily eyelids. This is really shimmery, so you could probably also use this as a really quick eye look just on its own. So, pretty shimmery. I don't know if you can see that. I think it's gonna rain. Of course that's what would happen. I don't know, it just got really overcast. I'm still getting a lot of light on my face, which is good, but it's also kind of weird because it's like everything else is really dark. So anyway, alright, so for eyes, I am going to use this face sculpting color stick. This is a contour stick, but look how warm that is. That's way too orangey for me. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in my crease. I will never put this on in the hollows of my cheeks or on my face anywhere except for maybe in my eyes like I'm doing right now, because it is just too orangey. If you have a warmer skin tone than I do, it might work out for you, but for me, no way will that work. It will look awful. So I'm just gonna blend that in as like a cream eyeshadow type of deal. Grab a mirror and just see. Oh, it's not terrible on your eyes. Yeah, not bad at all. And that wouldn't be a bad, just naturalish looking makeup. Alright, so I also have this is matte bronzer and gold illuminator. I'm gonna probably use these as eyeshadows today. I also have these two blushes that could also be used as eyeshadows, because any powder obviously can be used on your eyes. So we'll see. I might actually just use those for blush. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on. I'm just going to put a little bit of this bronzer side into my crease, just a tiny bit because I already have some shadow right there, so a lot of these items are Ulta brand, almost all of them are in fact. So if you have been curious about some of these Ulta products, now's your chance to see them. Alright, and this is the bronzer. That might work for my skin tone. It is kind of warm though, but not too bad. I mean, obviously not as pigmented and like as strong as this. So that might work on my skin if I did it carefully and lightly. So, all right, I'm gonna take the shimmery shade in this. I don't think I could use this as a highlight, as a face highlight, because it's too bronzy for me, but as an eyeshadow, looks good. Something I don't have is a brow highlight or a brow product, so I might just have to do brows when I get home. Alright, so there's that. And for eyelashes today, I think I'm just going to use this Defining Waterproof Mascara, which is pretty decent dollar store, Dollar Tree brand. Oops. Got some on my eyelid, which is annoying. And when I get home, I'll just take a Q-tip and wipe that away. It should come off pretty easily if I let it dry. Try to remove mascara while it's still wet on your skin. You're gonna end up making a giant mess. It tends to come off pretty easily if you let it dry. That highlighter shade is really kind of glittery. I mean, it's shimmery, but it's also a little bit glittery, so I've got a little bit of glitter fall down. Just a little bit, not a lot. I don't think that's terrible. That's not like a deal breaker for me. Well, I probably should have waited to put my mascara on. You see, like, once I start feeling like I don't have a lot of time, which I'm feeling like that right now, I start going crazy. Alright, so I've got several eye pencils. One of them is this really pretty Lasting Line Bare Minerals eyeliner in Steadfast Slate, which is looks like a very nice gray, which I actually have been wanting. So there's that one. This one is the Ulta Beauty Automatic Eyeliner in black, which this retractable, it's not much blacker than that gray color, but this retractable pencil is like too slippery, so it's almost like the pen, it's wanting to come out when I don't want it to. So, and there's a dual-ended eyeliner in copper and blackout, so let's just check this. Oh, that's soft. That's actually blacker than and softer than the retractable one, and here is the copper shade. And I have a lip pencil, but I'll show that in a little bit. So, let's see. I think I'm gonna use I've got a lot of warm colors on, so I might put a little bit of this copper, like right close to my lash line. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. It's making my green eyes like really be green. This would probably look pretty if you used it as an all over like base. Ow. Poke myself in the eye. Well, that's a really pretty, this is really pretty, the copper. I don't know if I should do a waterline. Nah, I don't think I will. It's not really a look that I'm going for right now. I'm going to take this flat kind of smudgy brush and I'm going to try and smudge out that line. Oh yeah. Yes, I really like that copper color pencil. I'll have to update in the description box of how well that lasts and how it stays on for me. My lips are really dry, so I'm going to go ahead and put some lip gloss on. Just to get my lips ready. I'll blot a lot of that off before I actually put my lip liner and stuff on. Alright, so I've got two colors today for blush. I'm probably going to use that pinky one because I just have a feeling that this one right here is, yeah, it's almost the same color as that bronzer. I just think it's going to be too orangey. It's got a tiny bit of pinkiness in it, but it's really pretty orangey. This one is like really, really rosy, so yeah, I think that's going to work out better, and especially for the lip liner that I have. I've got the lip liner I have today is the dual-ended lip liner pencil in nude pink and berry, so I'll probably use this nude pink liner and just put that lip gloss on. Alright, so let's just try out this blush. It is not fully matte, it's kind of a satin finish. Woo! There's a lot of product gets on that brush, so I want to build this up slowly so it's not, oh, it's not bad. So that pink blush, it's giving me a bit of a sheen. So, you know. Alright, so I'm almost done, and like none of these products are really wowing me at this point. They're fine, I guess, but I'm not like doing backflips over them because they're so amazing. So let's go ahead and do lips and then we'll be about done. I'm going to go ahead and let me give you a swatch of these. Oh, they're really soft, almost too soft. Okay, so there's the nude pink and there's the berry. Berry's nice. The nude pink looks really nice too. Looks like a good nude pink. It's showing up on camera, it's showing up a little bit browner than it is in real life, so there's that. So I don't know, I almost feel like these pencils are a bit too soft. They're starting to crumble a little bit. Let me get my mirror. See all my lip pigmentation. See, like, I have all this pigmentation, so no matter what I do, it always looks like my lip liner and lipstick is bleeding out of the lines. Alright, so that's not bad. I have with me my go-to nude lip liner is this one, number 810 Natural from NYX. It's just your sharpening, like you sharpen it, lip liner pencil, and it is just barely different. Yeah, they're really similar. This one's a bit more pink. So I almost think I like this color better, but I use this all the time and have for years, this color. So all right, let me put a gloss on over top of that. Alright, so if any of you have like makeup hoarding ladies in your life, hopefully they'll send you a little pack of new stuff to try. So as far as everything goes, all the powders were nice. They weren't bad at all. And these are just the Ulta brand. They were very soft. They had pigment. I mean, they were nice. Again, nothing was making me do backflips or anything like that. So and it's kind of hard to put a makeup look together when it's colors that people have sent you, and I didn't plan those colors. I just used what I had, but I got an okay look from it. I love this eyeliner, this copper colored eyeliner. Looks really nice. I just love the color of it. Looks great with green eyes, so there's that. These pencils, the Lasting Line from Bare Minerals, are not that long lasting. I don't know why they call it Lasting Line, because they're really not that long lasting. And they don't, like, you can try and put this in your waterline, but it won't go in your waterline. It'll turn up just running out, so it doesn't stay. So that's that. But all the Ulta stuff seemed fine. This retractable automatic eyeliner pencil in black is not the blackest black that I've ever seen. This dual-ended one was blacker, so if that's something you're interested in, something that's really black, this one's blacker than this automatic one. Alright, so I will, in the description below, I'll make an update on anything that I just hated, didn't like. This face primer, it didn't, like, refine my pores at all. So that's kind of a, yeah, I'll probably still use it. The eye primer was pretty, even just on its own I liked it. So we'll see if it actually helps. I've got some of that glitter. Or no, that is the actual eye primer, I think. So, okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but this from the eye primer, it's not going anywhere. So, you know, I put that eye primer on, it's gonna stay apparently. So we'll see, I'll update in the description below. But if you don't want that to happen, you might want to be a little bit more careful than I was blending it in. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.